the moment I got this notebook, I fell in love with it. I love the cover, I love the paper, the texture, everything about it. I'm going to go in detail about the things I like and the very few things I don't like. But so you know, right from the start, this is a definite yes for me. So much that I just had to start using it. So I've been jotting down notes and spreads I would like. So I'm doing several trackers in here of things I want to improve, habits I want to acquire, bad habits I want to leave behind. And since I'm working from home, I have more time to work on myself. And I thought this is going to be a good experiment for the second half of the year. I'm still using my Hobonichi A6 planner, and I've been feeling this huge need to have a place to kind of keep myself on track with good things. So yeah, let's take a look at this notebook. So this is a Dingbats thread-bound notebook with a bare embossing. Here it is. It comes with dotted pages. This is an A5 size. That means that this is 16 by 21.5 centimeter, which roughly translates to 8 by 5 inches, something like that. The paper is 100 GSM and it is coated cream paper. You can definitely feel some like coating in here because it feels so silky, so soft. This is the wildlife collection. This is vegan leather. And it says it is 100% recyclable with a vegan degradable faux leather cover, acid-free, fountain pen friendly paper, contour stitching on the cover, expandable pocket, footprint pattern end papers, which are these ones, bookmark, pen holder, elastic closure, opens flat, and it comes with 192 micro perforated pages. I like that this is kind of sturdy compared to the Moleskine. Moleskine elastic closures are usually very flimsy and soft. This is definitely thicker than the Moleskine closure. I mean thicker in not wide, I mean the thickness of the band. It feels very similar, and it actually looks very similar to the Leuchtturm 1917 closure. Compared in size, this is taller than the Leuchtturm and a little bit wider, maybe a finger than the Leuchtturm. This is the footprint kind of cardstock paper. It has this box for your information in case you lose it, and the website. It has kind of this cover page. As you can see, I love this notebook so much that I couldn't help myself. I started sketching how I want to use it. So this is going to be my cover page. The paper, it feels so nice. The fact that it is 100 GSM means that it should work well with most pens and maybe with wet media. It has this back pocket and it looks very well made. I mean, this is fabric, so it would not rip as easily as a paper pocket. This looks very well made, all the details, the stitching. You can see here at the end of the notebook, it looks very nice, very even. It has rounded corners, and I actually love the color combination of this notebook. I think it's very elegant, very minimalist. This faux leather feels great to the touch, very sturdy. It doesn't seem like it will scratch easily. So let's go with pros and cons. Pros, I love the design, I love the materials, I love the way it feels. It looks like a notebook that will hold through time very well. I love that it comes with a pen holder. Very few notebooks come with pen holders, so this is a huge plus for me. Especially because you don't really need any extra cover. You can take it with you as it is, and you already have space for your pen. It is stretchy enough that it may hold most pens. For example, let's see this fountain pen. Nice. This is the thickest pen well, this is a Lamy. It fits well. And this is a Pilot 4+1. It works very nice. It's a little stretched, but it fits. Let's see, the paper, I love this paper. I love this cream, super soft paper. This is creamier than the Leuchtturm paper. The Leuchtturm paper is more like an ivory white, but this is way softer. The Leuchtturm paper, in comparison, feels kind of drier. And also the Moleskine paper feels kind of drier. So this paper, it feels like it could work great with fountain pen. Another huge advantage for me is that all 192 pages are micro perforated. This means that if I make a mistake in here and I don't like how it turned out, I can just remove the page without messing the stitching or the signature that the page was in. Usually, for example, if you remove a page from a thread-bound notebook, it kind of loosens the stitching, and that's something I hate. So I love that all pages are micro perforated. It is so thin and small that you can barely see it. You actually have to look for it and feel for it and kind of bend the page for it to get loose, or to be able to remove it. So it's not something super evident that may bother you. And another reason why I love to be able to remove pages easily is that, as you can see, where is it? Here, I removed one page because when I was planning this spread, I decided I wanted to have more information, but I had already kind of planned this side. So I just took a page and I'm going to do kind of like an extended spread in here. So that's a big pro. I always like to have a pocket in the back, and this is very well made. I like this detail with the footprints. And okay, so this is a nice detail. If there's something wrong with your notebook, I guess this is kind of like the serial number, maybe, that you can use as a reference to say this notebook number has this mistake, or this didn't come the right way. I'm not sure if they would send you a new one because I have not gone through the process, but so far this is a nice detail. It comes with this little booklet, notebooks with personality, and it shows you the different collections that they have. And it says the term Dingbat is a generic term used to describe a printer's ornament. Okay, so I'm guessing it refers to maybe the designs that they have in front. And it shows you all the designs they have for the wildlife collection. Here's the bear one. They also have an earth collection, which is gorgeous, kind of like pastel colors. I did not know they made brush pens. It has some information. Also, it says Dingbats is green. We make sure that there is no nasty stuff in our notebooks and pens. Even the water used to produce our paper is returned to the rivers cleaner than when it was taken out. We use biodegradable and recyclable materials and only FCS certified paper. Dingbats are biosafe because we enjoy being part of nature. This is very nice. I do care, and this is something I would definitely keep in mind when I buy my next journal. Meaning I will probably buy another one once I'm finished with this one. I do like that they make conscious, eco-friendly products. That's a big plus for me. So the cons. As you may have seen, I like most of the things about this notebook. So the cons, the biggest and the main one for me is that it does not have numbered pages. That's important for me because I do like to have a table of contents or an index where I can see where things are and I can reference back to the things I have in my notebook. And I will have to number the pages myself so that I can use my index. It would have been a nice thing to have 2 bookmarks, although I wouldn't count it as a con because it doesn't bother me. It's just something that would be nice to have, another bookmark. Aside for that, this is a very nice notebook. The feeling, the size, everything about it. I can't wait to set it up. This is going to be the books I'm reading on 2020, and I kind of sketched the covers. This was a lot of fun. So, here, the paper. So paper quality, I tried fountain pen, this one, the Tombows Sakura brush pen, Faber-Castell, and as you can see, there is some ghosting. It's not bad at all. I mean, you can definitely use this side of the page. I would use it, and this light ghosting would not bother me at all. Here I use watercolor, and the page is in perfect condition. It doesn't even look wrinkled. Maybe just a tiny bit. Well, yeah, not really. I mean, I get more wrinkles in the Tomoe River paper and any other paper I have used. So this is great. I love the quality of this paper. It is really good. So that's basically it. In summary, I like the quality. I love this faux leather. It feels very nice to the touch. The details are it looks very well made. It looks very sturdy. It feels very sturdy. I haven't noticed any details that I could say, oof, I don't like that, or that looks horrible. No, it just looks great. I love the feel of this notebook. Maybe a con, not for me, for other people, it could be that it is a slightly, I guess, extended A5, maybe. Let's see. Yeah, I guess I can say it is kind of an extended A5. So if you would like to get a cover for this, it would have to be a customized cover. I did a video where I tried different A5 notebooks on the LihitLab cover and the Kokuyo systemic cover. This one did not fit in either cover. So if you're someone who likes to have a cover and cover, that may be an issue for you. But For me, I love it as it is. I would not put something on this because I think it looks and feels gorgeous. I've been using this Dingbats notebook for about 2 months, and I wanted to share with you my impressions after pretty much daily use. This is my cover page, and as you can see, it does take watercolor very, very well. The paper looks almost perfect. There's some ghosting, but it's not that bad. I mean, you can see some of the shape. You can see the shape from the other side, but it doesn't really obstruct what you have, what I have on this side of the page. So I'm very happy about that. I'm very happy about how the structure of the paper hasn't been too affected by this, and I used a lot of water on this. There was one thing I wanted to add about the different collections that Dingbats have that I found out kind of like a week ago, and that's that the wildlife and the earth collections, I thought they were exactly the same. They were just kind of like an animal collection and a plants collection, but they're not. There is not just that the covers are different, the inside of the notebooks are also different. The wildlife collection, the one with animals, they're pretty much plain journals, and you have more options on the sizes. I think you can get them on A5, A6, A4, and A6 reporter, and they only have plain pages. From start to finish, it is only plain pages. And you can get them on with dotted pages, lined, graph, or blank. Those are the options you have with the wildlife collection. The other collection, the earth collection, you can only get it on A5, only comes with dotted pages. And I think it was thought mostly for bullet journalers because the pages are all numbered, and it has very similar to the Leuchtturm notebooks. The first pages, they have like they're index pages. They say index, and they have lines where you can have a list of the contents that you have in your notebook. It also has one page where you can mark your bullet journaling keys, and meaning how you're going to divide your tasks, and it also has a space for color keys, meaning how you're going to use color to divide sections within your notebook. Another thing I found interesting about the Earth collection is that all pages, that's why the color key is important at the beginning, all the pages have kind of like a half circle that you can mark with a color. So, when you have color on every single page within a section, you can see on the side kind of like the color divisions. I thought that was interesting for those who like to do bullet journaling. My next notebook may be from the Earth collection because I do like that the pages are numbered and it comes already with an index section. But yeah, so far I would definitely recommend this notebook. I've been loving it. I'm definitely getting more of them. It has been holding, after 2 months of using it pretty much daily, very well, the spine. And yeah, this is a beautiful notebook for anything, notes, bullet journaling, whatever you like to do with your notebooks. I hope this video was useful for you. If you like this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more content from me, go ahead and subscribe. And I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye-bye.